Hey guys, today we've got a gentleman's ring that needs to be resized. It's currently a size 11 and a half, but we need to bring it down to a size 10. To do that, we'll be removing 6 millimeters of gold material from the band, and I'll show you how we do that real quick. To ensure precision, I use a specialized tool known as a marker size, you can see here, or ring sizer, to mark the 6 millimeter section we'll be removing. Next, I just want to make a quick note of where the inside stamping identifier for this ring is, as we want to be careful not to damage that. And now we just make our marks. Next, I use my jeweler's saw to make an initial guide cut, just deep enough to define the line clearly. This is going to serve as a reference point so I can double check my spacing before cutting all the way through, just to make sure everything is actually 6 millimeters apart. Those lines might be hard to see on the camera, but I can see them just fine, and it is perfectly 6 millimeters apart, so we are ready to proceed. Of course, sometimes things don't go exactly as planned. Saw blades snap and the ring slips out of my hand. That's just part of the process. A quick blade change, and we are back at it. Now that we've removed the 6 millimeter section, we can see that one of the cut sides isn't completely straight. That's an easy enough fix with a file. We just got to file one of the sides and then make sure they are both completely even and ready for welding. Now that the edges are straight, we'll be able to bend the ring closed, and as you can see, both sides of the cut touch evenly across the gap. That means we're ready to move on to the laser welder. I start with a couple tack welds just to hold the cut edges together. Before continuing, I mark over the seam with Sharpie. This just prevents the laser from reflecting off the metal and into my hands. Trust me, that can sting quite a bit. Now that the ring is fully welded, it is time to clean up any marks left behind. And here I'm just taking a V-shaped file and filing some of the material off of the underside of that weld. This just helps to ensure that we get a solid weld the whole way through the material. And before we move on to the polishing wheel, I'm just gonna take one last look at the ring under some light and use my Sharpie to make any notes of gouges or deep abrasions. That way we can add some material and make sure this ring comes out looking perfect for the customer. Using a series of polishing compounds, I restore the ring's original shine. The goal here is to make it look as if it was never resized. With careful buffing, the surface becomes smooth and the weld is completely blended in. And now, as you can see, this bad boy almost has a perfect mirror finish. To get that mirror finish, all we've got to do is drop her in the ultrasonic cleaner for a few minutes. Take it back out and run it under the steam bath, and that will be the perfect mirror finish we're looking for. And there you have it. The resized ring is now a perfect size 10 with a seamless finish, ready to be worn again by our customer. And that's the full process of resizing a gold ring. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at jewelry work, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. And thanks again. You guys have a great day.